welcome to the Petrello Report, the weekly talk show where I take nothing but $0, an iPad, and a dream and turn it into the show that you know and love. This week, I sat down with Coach Mac for an engaging conversation about working out and life. And we're here with good old Coach Mac here on episode 2 of the Petrello Report. Coach Mac, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing really well. So in this time that we're not in school, when you're not on your computer clicking done to all of those lovely Google assignments, what have you been up to?
Well, clearly my hair and makeup crew didn't show up today like they did for Mrs. Turner, but usually it involves working out, if you can believe it. I do some videos for my kiddos, and then they kind of do the workouts that I do. And usually it's, a CrossFit workout and a run, and, every once in a while I go to the mailbox and maybe put on some makeup, but, not much.
You gotta look good for the mailman. You never know.
You never know.
I saw my mailman yesterday out in front of my house, and I just had like shorts on. I felt so embarrassed.
I mean, the legs are probably pretty pasty. I know mine were. I haven't seen this one in a while.
Yeah, right. Well, at least it's getting warmer. Well, good. Seems like you're staying very active. That's everything I expected.
Well, sometimes it's hard. You lose a little motivation here and there, but doing the best I can.
Awesome. Okay, so I talked last week with Mrs. Turner a little bit about her backstory, and I wanted to have you have a moment to share with the folks at home. What's about you? Where have you come from? Why are you a gym teacher or a PE teacher? I'm sorry, I know Mr. Rhodey gets really offended when you call him a gym teacher.
Well, we don't teach the gym. Let's see here. I'm from around Rochester. I've played sports my entire life, so phys ed and coaching kind of fit into what I've done. I've got an older brother who kind of got me into that. He played basketball and soccer and baseball, so there's young Kate shagging balls for my brother, so I kind of got into it through that. And I enjoyed it. So I did that through high school. I did it through college, and I kind of didn't know what I wanted to do, to be honest with you. Like, I went to college going undecided. I don't know. So I originally went for elementary education. So I could have been any one of those regular ed teachers, but it didn't fit me. I wasn't organized enough for that. So I enjoyed the organized chaos, if you will, of the gym. So I kind of got into that because it made sense. It's something that I had always come back to. It was always a constant in my life. And so I kind of got enjoyment out of, teaching other kids to do things too, to stay active and stay healthy and have fun with that. So enter Baby's Poppy. Here I am.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can't really imagine you like teaching math or something.
Me either. That was the problem.
Oh.
I'm using these as my counters, so that wouldn't have worked out.
That's pretty good. Awesome.
Not my thing.
Awesome. So staying with my little lunch theme, as I've been doing in these videos, one thing I don't know if everybody knows about you is you have quite the lunch bag. Now, don't feel you don't have to run and get it if it's not on hand. I have just a world-class editing crew here that maybe we can edit in a picture or something. But just for comparison, maybe we can put that up. But then for comparison, this is my little lunch bag. It's like the. So tell me, why do you need such a large lunch bag?
Well, to be fair, it's not just a lunch bag. It's Judy. It's Big Booty Judy.
That's true.
She's got a name. Well, it started with because I always pack my own lunch. You miss Judy, and you know it.
I do.
Told lot of food. And when I was coaching, I used to always have to bring, my lunch and my snacks, and then sometimes a dinner because I wouldn't have time to go home until late at night. And so I needed something to carry all those snacks. I mean, who doesn't love a snack? So that's how it started. And then I just needed something bigger and hold all the food. I really would like to find Judy. I wish I knew. I'd like to show you Judy. She doesn't have her eyeballs on anymore, but she's around.
We'll get a picture of her. Speaking of that, what did you said you have a lot of snacks, and I know you're eating snacks all day. What's your favorite coaching or gym teaching snack? What is your?
That's a good
do you have a favorite?
I wouldn't say I have a favorite because I like to go and I have phases. I have phases where I'm on to one thing for a while and then I've had it too much and then I got to cut it out and then I start on something new. But I would say fruits or something like that usually because you can change that up. They're tasty. They usually have like a nice little peel or, something on it to protect it. So I don't know. I like a good fruit. I don't have a favorite, I don't think. It depends on the season, I would say.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Fruits are always good. They're healthy for you. They're good. Well, and I do miss Judy. Give Judy my best.
I will. I'll definitely tell her you said hello.
Eat lunch with Judy. Now, my last little segment I have here today, and this is fun because you said in your introduction that you've been working out a lot, and so you know me. I don't really do a lot of workouts, but I was curious. If I wanted to have a change in my life and I wanted to get buff like Coach Mac, what do I do? And just so you know, I'm prepared today to start because I might have this suit on the top, but on the bottom here, I have my gym. I'm ready.
Yes,
right now.
You're ready. Well, I suppose it would depend on what your goals are. Do you want to get strong? Do you want to get, maybe, we talk a lot about in class, we talk about strength, we talk about endurance, we talk about a lot of those types of things with the kids. So it kind of depends on what you're interested in. You want to just build muscle or do you want to well-rounded?
I don't know. I kind of like the well-rounded idea. I don't know. I just want to be strong when I, have people like you around. If there is ever a conflict, I would be okay because you were there.
Let's see. I usually you gotta make sure you're nice and warm. So you gotta do a nice warm up, get the muscles going so you don't hurt anything. So let's see. I was gonna say what my workout was today, but that was kind of tricky. Too hard to explain. So I usually do a warm up and then I usually do something.
How do you warm up? Is that just stretching?
Should I start off with stretching. Yep, that's actually one of them. Use the arm stretches, get the sides going.
Over the side body. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one for your arms. Can't see my legs. Yep, that's my favorite one.
You gotta get the wave in there.
That's everything. You look like you're warm and ready to go.
I'm ready now. Okay. What do I do now?
Fun working out is?
This is it. I did it.
You did it. You're warm.
Is there more? Wait.
No. Am I lifting weights with my arms? There's weights that you can do where you can do body movements, which I have a lot of my kids do, like maybe squats or push-ups or lunges, sit-ups, those types of things. And then sometimes, if I'm still feeling it like I did today, I went for a run because it was so nice out still. So I went for a nice little jog, a conversational pace. Sometimes I call my mom so I can get that out of the way. So
you call your mom and jog at the same time?
Sometimes, yeah.
You don't get tired, come on.
Listen to me pant into the phone and the wind blowing, but she appreciates any call I give her. So.
So you mentioned weights. What if I don't have any weights in my house? I have a lot of drums, and I got what would you recommend if I was trying to get buff at home, but I had no equipment? I have no equipment.
I did notice in your last video that you had soup cans.
I do.
You have a lot of soup cans. So what you can do, what I have a lot of my kids do is put soup cans in a backpack because you can actually use that encompassing weight for a lot of things. You can put it on your backpack and do squats or lunges. You can actually do rows where I can't even see myself in the picture here. Can you see me? So like we pull up, you can curl them, you can push them over your head. Yeah, there's lots of things you can do with a backpack. Yep, you're ready to go. I mean,
I'm ready. I can go up. I can go sideways. I do. I like these squats where I squat right down into the chair.
yeah,
That
you know,
works really well for me. I've been
that's a good
practicing
range of
those
motion.
for many years. I used to have a friend of mine who we used to say our workouts consisted of bringing the fork to our mouth. That's like kind of lifting a tiny little weight.
Too much of that myself these days too. Yeah, the fire department almost came. I went for running in shorts today, so a little rubbing going on.
That's funny.
Yeah, a little too much food on my end, so gotta work that off.
Great. Do you have any last fitness tips for me or the folks at home before?
I would say the biggest thing that happens with why people don't like to work out because it's not fun. And so you have to find something that you are interested in and something that is fun for you to keep you coming back. Because if you do it, I know I'm guilty of this every once in a while. I'll do a good, like maybe an ab workout, and then I like look in the mirror and think you should have abs already. But you know what? It doesn't work out just one day. It's like a consistent thing that you got to keep doing and keep coming back to. So you have to find something that you enjoy and something that works for you, which is not necessarily the same for everybody. So I enjoy CrossFit because it encompasses so many things. So it's never boring. It's never the same thing. It's always something different. So mixing it up and keeping it fun, I think, is the best tip I can give you.
Yeah, that's good advice for anything you do, really, that you enjoy. I even think about that when I, play music and stuff. If you just do in one area, you just do the same thing over and over again, it can get boring. So
Right.
that's getting some wisdom out here today on the show.
See,
I figured we were just for the lowbrow comedy here. I didn't. Wow, someone might have actually learned because of us. All right. Thank you again, Coach
Absolutely.
Mac, for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.